Welcome to South Africa. Today we're going to be checking out top 10 scary South African urban legends. And boy, you better get that out of here. And get that out of here chain. Please just do it now. Click the first link in the description below and get one. It's at dangbling.com. Get it before it's gone. Go, go, go. But yeah, let's go ahead and check these out. Let's go.
The Tokoloshe is a mythical creature deeply ingrained in the folklore of several southern African cultures, particularly among the Zulu and Xhosa people. It is believed to be a small humanoid figure, often described as hairy with a disproportionately large head and sharp teeth.
It's a gorilla.
Despite its diminutive size, the Tokoloshe is considered to be incredibly powerful and malevolent, capable of causing great harm to those it targets. According to legend, the Tokoloshe is summoned and controlled by witch doctors or malevolent individuals for various purposes, including revenge, theft, or to carry out curses. There are accounts of people mysteriously disappearing, with locals attributing their vanishing to encounters with the creature. It is said to possess supernatural abilities such as invisibility, shape-shifting, and the power to inflict illness or nightmares upon its victims. The Tokoloshe is particularly feared for its tendency to attack people while they sleep, often suffocating or sitting on their chests, much like a mare would, leading to terrifying nightmares and sometimes death. Don't forget to like, share, and follow for more stories.
I ain't liking, sharing, following squat. But guys, please subscribe to this channel. That's the Tokoloshe? Heck no. So these things are basically OP. Y'all can inflict curses, steal, enter people's nightmares. You're looking like Sasquatch in the corner. Okay, I shouldn't make fun of them because they might come after me. See, this is why I don't go to South Africa, even though I'm African, but not South. I'm North African. It looks like Bigfoot, but it's smaller, so you're Littlefoot. All that hair, man, we gonna book you an appointment at the barbershop. You need to cut it off or put on a hat like me. And to get that out of here chain. Why are these things so small, but they look like they've been lifting weights? Y'all been hitting the gym, skipping leg day though. That's terrifying. Watch out for the Tokoloshe. I don't know what y'all's pronouns are, but let me know. That way I can address you correctly. Clown Purge Day. This is what happens in South Africa. Run, man! Go! Get out of there! Close the door. Lock your windows. Oh, heck no, bro. Halloween's over, man. Oh, they're going around the back. You see, man, this is why you close your blinds, okay? When it gets to nighttime, close the shade. Look at that. Jeez, they're coming after you. Y'all looking at me like I'm a handsome black man. And y'all are some crazy white girl. Or, I mean, crazy, just crazy girls in general. I don't think we signed up for this, man. For y'all to be stalking and coming up and walking on my good grass. What are y'all doing? I just mowed that lawn and you're tracking your dirty clown shoes all over it. You see, this is why I'm calling the cops. Not cause you're trespassing, but cause you're messing up my grass. I wish y'all would try me, okay? If y'all come after me, I guarantee you gonna get dealt with. Somebody should have warned you about me. I'm a pimp from back in the day. I would slap your butt silly, girl. Get on out of here with that, girl. You gonna try to purge me? Do you know who I am? Oh, you don't? Oh, well, that's okay.
This is Cannibal Cave in South Africa. And just as the name suggests, real cannibals used to live here. The story is actually terrifying. In a time of great war, many tribes in the Drakensberg area were displaced. They had nowhere to go and were starving, and so desperate times called for desperate measures.
Eating people?
According to legend, a clan occupied this cave and resorted to cannibalism to survive. They would go out and hunt anyone they could find. There are even reports that they killed and ate their own wives and children.
What?
There are quite a few sources from the 1800s which talk about this.
Wait, what the heck? That's it, man? How are you gonna end your story like that? That's just ridiculous, man. You had to resort to cannibalism. You couldn't just eat grass. You really just had to have some meat, didn't you? Since this is a family-friendly educational channel where we learn, cannibalism is when you eat your own kind. So it's like a human if they ate another human, which is bad, okay? It's bad. Or if like a dog ate another dog, that's cannibalism. So this is what they were doing up in South Africa. That's crazy. You can't trust anybody. I mean, if somebody walks up to you and they're like, hey man, you wanna join me for dinner? They're talking about you. You're on the menu. No side. You're the entree. Not even a drink. Disgusting, man. And get some light up in your apartment. It's way too dark. There could be a cannibal behind you. Urban legends from around the world. Okay, South Africa. Let's see. Karu? What is the Karu? Mermaids? There's mermaids in South Africa? Alright, now I might have to go there. But if that's what they look like, you need something, we need some good looking mermaids. Impundulu? Dang. Highway Sheila. That's my ex-girlfriend. The Tokoloshe. There they are. Like, come on, man. That's what mermaids be looking like nowadays. I want the hot-looking mermaids, not this. This looks more like that angler fish that was in Finding Nemo. And you just a straight demon. I don't know if this thing is friendly or hostile, but you need to be executed immediately. You're too dang scary, man. I'm sorry. We're just gonna have to kill you to take you down, just in case. And Highway Sheila? That's your name? I'd be kind of mad if I was an urban legend and they called me Highway Sheila. We couldn't get a better name than that. Something a little bit more menacing, please. If I see you on the highway, I'm running you over, girl, with no hesitation. All gas and no brakes.
In South Africa, people raise their beds on bricks, not for comfort, to stay alive, because of the Tokoloshe.
Tokoloshe!
The Tokoloshe is one of the most feared creatures in southern African folklore. It's small, barely the height of a child, hairy, wrinkled, but size means nothing. The Tokoloshe is deadly. It sneaks into homes while you sleep. It strangles people in their beds.
What?
Some say it's summoned by witches to punish enemies. Others believe it's a spirit gone rogue, filled with hate. The worst part? It can turn invisible. That's why victims don't scream. There's no sign of entry, just people found dead in bed, eyes wide open. To this day, many families still raise their beds off the ground. It's not tradition, it's protection. Some use salt, others draw protective symbols, but nothing is guaranteed. The Tokoloshe doesn't need to break in. It slips through shadows. It waits, and it doesn't always kill. Sometimes it just watches, for nights, before it finally acts.
Pervert?
If you feel something pulling at your blankets in the dark, don't look, just know. It might already be under your bed.
That's crazy. So these things can pretty much do anything. They're like, oh, it doesn't matter if your door is closed and your windows are locked. It can just pass through them, sneak through, slip through the shadows. If it can do that, I don't think raising your bed's really gonna help. Like, you think raising your bed's gonna stop that little creepy itty bitty thing? If it wants you strangled, it's gonna get you, it's gonna strangle you. I don't know, maybe you gotta wear like a neck brace and then it can't get you. It's trying to strangle you, but you got the protective neck brace. It can't do nothing with that. You silly Tokoloshe, you should have thought about that beforehand. You've been boozled. Streets of South Africa. Oh. Oh, heck no, bro. Why didn't you run them over? You just gotta full speed ahead, man. They're obviously doing some creepy satanic ritual. Like, if you see this at night, you shouldn't even drive forward. Like, turn back and go back the way you came. It's not worth it, man. These people probably gonna hijack your car and then they gonna sell your body to the cannibals. They almost hopped on your car too. Look at this, they just, woo-hoo-hoo-hoo, that was close. That's worse than the haunted houses at Universal Halloween Horror Nights. So if you guys are driving or your parents are driving and you see something like this, tell them to run them over. It is technically considered vehicular manslaughter, but you know, it's fine, it's fine. Hello?
On the slopes of Devil's Peak sits this large teaching hospital. It was founded in 1938 and is the same hospital that Christiaan Barnard performed the first human-to-human heart transplant.
Congratulations.
But this hospital is also famous for another reason, and that would be the restless souls that roam the halls. One is believed to be a nurse who took her own life after contracting an incurable disease during World War II. She is mostly felt in operating rooms and is said to have a calming effect on staff. Some have also been unfortunate enough to gaze upon a nurse with white eyes, who terrifies anyone that catches a glimpse of her. A ghostly man has been spotted lurking the hallways after he fell from the upper floors, desperately trying to escape the hospital. But the most famous would be that of Sister Fatima. Sister Fatima reportedly helps staff to hand out drinks to patients when trolleys are left unattended. It would seem that patients are not the only spirits to haunt this hospital, but also staff. Perhaps on your next stay, you might experience the helpful hands of Sister Fatima, or worse, the terrifying nurse with glowing eyes.
Oh, no, I won't. Sister Fatima? No, you can't trust somebody with that name. Sister Fatima. If your name's Fatima, then that's fine. Look at those creepy glowing eyes, girl. You okay? I'm sorry, you gotta put on some glasses or some shades or something. Cover them things up. Great, so now we got some weird, creepy, abandoned hospitals up in South Africa that I can't visit. What if I get a paper cut? I'm not going to that hospital. I'm just gonna go to the, where am I gonna go? I'm gonna go to your mom's house, okay? Y'all got band-aids? Why is she so angry, girl? Jeez, what did we do? Isn't it your job to help? And I mean, aren't you supposed to put on a smile? Ain't that part of like customer service? Or I don't know, does nursing count as customer service? I don't know if it does, but either way, girl, I won't be visiting you anytime soon. You look like you have a lot on your mind. And you look like you've been poisoned. Girl, we're gonna have to get you that antidote ASAP. When a South African sees a ghost, what are you gonna do? Beat it with some wood? Ooh! Oh no, bro, no, don't do it. Don't square up with the ghost. Stop, no. Oh, is that your rain dance? Bro, oh, okay. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. You know, if that thing is haunting your house, sometimes you gotta beat it out of there. With that big old piece of wood, man. I mean, I never seen somebody swing wood like that fast. Dang. It might be a good idea for you to make this your full-time job. Just beating ghosts. I sounded like a ghost. Just beating ghosts out of people's houses for a fee of $100.
We were just dropped off in the middle of so many bugs. Okay, so we were just dropped off in the middle of the bush in a full tree house,
open air,
with a walkie-talkie in case of emergency, and we're sleeping here tonight.
White people.
But like, I don't think we're gonna sleep. There were 2 lions that were sleeping right over there earlier today, and we saw them all day. They're gone. He said they're over there. And
2 lions?
Before we walked up here and we didn't find them. So, let's hope we find them.
It's giving lion snack.
What is wrong with y'all?
Going gobble gobble.
A leopard. That's the last thing we haven't seen.
This is really out here.
Can you see? Like,
I hope that leopard gets y'all.
Insect
Is
repellent.
it actually called peaceful sleep?
No, yeah, it says peaceful sleep. I wonder if we should like effective. Yep. Oh.
Do you know how many bed bugs are on that thing?
I'm having a good time.
That's what we tried to sleep in.
I can't believe y'all stayed there all night.
3 a.m. We all were sitting on top of the covers with it was just so peaceful. And then all of a sudden the clouds came in and it got so windy and cold. We were all bundled up and we couldn't sleep because the mosquito net was broken.
Don't do this. That's just straight up
In
crazy.
the middle of the night. And we had all just fallen asleep as well. Like that was our first 10 minutes of sleep. And it got windier and windier so we couldn't hear any of the animals.
You're brushing your teeth out there? Girl, I think you got bigger problems. It's a miracle that these white girls actually survived. I was low-key rooting for the lion to eat them. I mean, I was hoping that they'd make it out unscathed and completely unharmed. I just wanted them to learn a lesson. Like, if the lion came in and, like, you know, gave them a big, like, or something, then maybe they wouldn't do this again, staying in tree houses in Africa. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all probably gonna go home with some diseases. Incurable if we're lucky. I'm just kidding. Glad y'all are okay. But if you enjoyed this video, then go ahead and smack that like button. And yeah, I'ma see ya in the next one. Peace.